going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I produce daily content for homeowners and new and up-and-coming heating and air technicians, teaching you everything you need to know about heating and air. And on today's service call, what I'm going to be showing you how to do is how to replace a blower motor on a Trane YCC gas pack. So if you want to see how I do it, stay tuned and I'll be right back and show you how it's done. Alright, this is the blower motor here that we're changing out. And how this comes out, you do not have to remove this whole blower assembly. If you see this ring that goes around, you can take these screws out, and this whole blower motor and the blower wheel will just slide right out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen up these screws and I'll show you how it comes out. Alright, we got our blower wheel off. Now this motor mounts with 3 screws right here. And let me get the new motor and show you how that is. Alright, here's our new motor. And you see it's the exact same way as our old motor. Now this thing comes with these little washers. What they do is they get placed inside this little rubber grommet. And that basically what your screw goes into, so your screw will stay connected tight. So you want to take these off and put those in those rubber grommets. Alright, we got those washers in. Now you've got a 3/8 inch screws that hold this motor on. We want to take that loose. Alright, we got the screws out. Now what we want to do is how to make sure this thing goes in the right way. You see where how it was attached with where our wires were. What you want to do is you want to match up where the wires come out of the motor with the same place where the wires come out of your new motor, and that way you always know your wires are long enough, and it'll be on the same side of the control panel as your old motor was. So we're going to place this on, and all we're going to do now is take our 3/8 inch screws and attach them back on. Guys, I don't know if you see the gnats flying around here, but I have never been in a swarm of bugs as bad as I am right now. But we press on. Alright guys, we got the screws in. Now all we got to do is we turn this around and pull our wires back through here. Now the only thing that we got to do is put our blower wheel back on. But one good thing is, I don't know if you guys can see this blower wheel, how dirty it is. It's always good to clean that blower wheel out before you install it back in. You know, the customer's not paying for it, but it's always good to go above and beyond to make sure the systems are working right. So always make sure clean your blower wheel before you put it back on. But I'm going to get this put on and then we'll clean the blower wheel. Now that we got everything secure with the blower motor, all we need to do is pop it back in. Alright, and we line up our screws here. Now we can take our ground wire. It was over here before on the old motor. We can actually install it right here. Now all we need to do is just place all our screws back in. Okay, we got our motor secured back in. Now we need to run our wires. We have a little hole right here that goes over to our control panel. We want to run our wires through there to get everything to wire up. So let's do that. Okay, we got our wires run through. See, and this is what makes it easy, what I was telling you, when you cut the wires, our wires match up exactly what our new motor was. Now all we have to do is take one wire off at a time and replace it with the color. So we're taking off our purple wire. We're going to take our purple wire. We're going to hook it up. We have a black wire. We're going to discard it. We're going to hook it up. We got a red wire. We're going to discard it. And we're going to hook up a red wire. We've got a yellow wire which goes to our capacitor in the back. We're going to discard it. We're going to connect our yellow wire. And then we've got left is a brown wire, goes to the other side of our capacitor. We're going to take that off, and we're going to hook it up. So that's basically it for installing a blower motor on a Trane YCC gas pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the top back down, and I'll bring you back when we start it up, and let's see if it works. Alright guys, system is on and it's running. I went inside the house and I felt the air. I always go inside after I do a blower motor and feel the air coming out of the vents to verify that it is. One thing you can also do is you can listen down here to hear it blowing, and you can see the little blower cabinet is actually shaking from where the blower motor is actually running. So guys, pretty simple motor. There's really not much to it. I really wish all gas packs were set up in this way instead of having to take the whole blower assembly out. With this one, you just pop a few screws off the top. You can take the wheel of the motor out. Very easy to change out. So kudos to Trane for doing that. But easy motor, not much to it. So guys, I hope you learned something. And if you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. I think I got a huge herd of dogs behind me that's barking and going crazy. But anyway, we'll keep on trucking, and I appreciate you joining me on another service call. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.